All I remember is like them telling me we need to get this baby out and you need to push right now.
All right. Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Another day.
Another vlog.
Another vlog.
We have a baby.
It's the real deal. We're parents.
It has been how long since we posted?
You mean like vlog?
Yeah.
Vlog? Because we posted the birth
that's
video.
right.
Yeah, probably like a month and a half.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't feel like a parent. I just feel like the same old me with the responsibility of taking care of a child.
We're just like looking after a baby, but it's like ours.
It's probably like when you get married and it doesn't feel like you're
You feel the
married
same.
until like probably like 6 months down the line. You're like, yeah, that would be weird if I was single, you know?
Yeah. Anyway, we are going to break down in detail.
Exactly what happened. It was a pretty wild ride, to be honest.
It was.
Yeah.
This is Makaya, by the way.
Okay, say hi to everybody.
Oh.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, mommy's hair, how good.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Good
Okay.
job.
Should I just start from what
Are you just gonna jump into it?
Yeah. It's July 20th, a Wednesday night, 10 p.m. We're in bed.
That sounded like the beginning of like an audiobook or something. July 20th, 10 p.m.
I'm reading on my Kindle. Gabe, I think, is watching some YouTube videos, and I start feeling what I think are contractions. It was just like really mild kind of period cramps. They were 6 minutes apart, but I was like not really thinking much of it. I was able to read and fall asleep.
Yeah, you fell asleep and I thought it was gonna be a normal night.
Couple hours later, it's 1 in the morning. So
boy.
by that point, we've slept like 2 hours. I wake up because I can no longer sleep through it. I got up, went to the bathroom, started timing the contractions, and then ended up popping in the shower.
And then it gets to a certain point, she's in the shower, that she wakes me up, peeks her head through the door and goes, babe, I think we need to go to the hospital.
This is my contraction timer app. I was timing them. They were 30 seconds to a minute, and it was like 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 3 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes. But it got to a point where the app was saying, hey, you should probably go to the hospital. Gabe wakes up, starts packing our bags. I'm still in the shower. I didn't want to get out because it relieved so much of the like intensity, but my app kept saying, you should probably go to the hospital.
She gets out of the shower, I'm getting everything ready. I grab your leggings, I like help you put your leggings on. We're just like working on getting there, and it's taken a while because someone was about to have a baby. Yeah, you.
So we end up getting in the car, getting to the hospital right before 3 in the morning. I have a picture I'll put up here. This was like 10 to 3 in the morning, us in the waiting room. They then take us to a in the middle room.
It's like the first room where they just check up on you to make sure things are going well. They check to see the baby's heart rate. They checked for the baby's position, where she was, how dilated Jess was, which at that point she was 4 to 5 centimeters dilated, and you were also
100% effaced. Basically, she checked my dilation and she was like, oh, the baby's right there. I don't really fully understand all of that, but
there's, you know, some signs stuff. But also what they did find when they did the check the baby position, she was still head down, which was good, but she decided to be facing that way instead of back. So if Jess is laying down on her bed about to give birth, the baby's looking up rather than looking
which was
down.
okay. They weren't like too concerned about it.
At this point, Jess's water also hadn't broken. Neither had your mucus plug.
Yeah.
That's it. That's
Good
what
job.
that's called. I'm a dad now, so I know all these things.
They then transport me to the birthing suite. Longest walk of my life. It was probably just around the corner.
It was not that far.
We were just stopping.
It took a while. This is the thing. They left us in that room, that first room. They left us there for a bit, and Jess's contractions just kept getting worse and worse and a little bit quicker and quicker. I was kind of like freaking out. I wasn't freaking out on the outside. I was like trying to hold it together for Jess, but I was thinking, where the heck are these people?
What are we doing?
They're just like letting Jess give birth in this room? Is that what's happening? Jess wants a water birth. That also I think is what took a while, because Jess mentioned that she wanted a water birth.
They like needed to set up a room that had a tub in it.
So anyway, I'm walking Jess, and like every 5 to 10 meters, sorry, we're in Australia, she is having a contraction, needing to stop, hold onto the railing on the side of the wall, and just holding onto me, and it was rough.
It was rough.
Then we start walking again, and it was just slow. You know, we were just getting there. We weren't in a rush. She was in a rush.
She was in a rush. I just remember kind of like squeezing onto you and holding onto you so hard. Gabe was helping me breathe.
I was giving her her breathing instructions. I was giving her her affirmations. You are sexy.
Oh, that was not.
You're so hot.
We get to the door of the birthing suite and I just ask like, when is the next time that they'll check my dilation? Because they were very surprised that I had just come in and I was already at 4 to 5. 10 is like when you push. So I was halfway pretty much.
And the lady said, oh, about every 4 hours we check again.
And I was like, what?
Yeah.
I just couldn't actually picture another 4 hours of what I was feeling. And I know some people go through really long labors and I just can't imagine.
With how quickly you progressed from like being home to where you were at, I was like, there's no way the baby's for sure coming before then.
They set us up and I basically hopped straight in the shower for more pain relief. I really just wanted to experience as much as I could unmedicated. I just wanted to see how far I could go. I had been like taking a birthing course and blah, blah, blah. It was very difficult though.
At this point, I have that gut feeling that like it's probably gonna happen sooner than later. And I was already told that I needed to move the car from just like the drop-off area to the parking garage down the street.
It's not just like a short walk across.
Yeah, it was kind of far. So I actually have to go to the car, grab all the bags that we packed, bring them in, drop them off to Jess. I go back out, take the car, take it to the parking garage, and then run back from the parking garage down the street all the way to the hospital. It was fine. Took longer than I wanted it to take.
It was actually very quick. Like I could tell that you ran.
Okay, thanks. Appreciate it.
While Gabe's gone, I'm still having really strong contractions. Gabe also played worship music while I was there by myself, which definitely helped. And it was getting to a point where I was like, oh my gosh, I think I need an epidural. Like it was so intense. So I'm just trying to like get through each surge, but then all of a sudden I can't help but start pushing like through the contractions.
They also have the lights dimmed, like they're trying to make it relaxing for Jess. I get back, like I take my shoes off and my socks off and I roll up my pants and I like kind of hop in the shower with Jess a little bit and I'm sitting there just like holding Jess.
I'm pushed, like I can't not push. Weirdest feeling.
I remember it clearly when you said I'm pushing and I was like, I'm pretty sure I know what this means. And I turned to them and I'm like, guys, she's pushing. And then they go, yeah, she's fine, whatever, we'll check.
Well,
so
we had like basically just gotten in the room. They were still like doing paperwork.
Yeah, they were still like setting things up. They grab a flashlight because the room is kind of dark, walk over to Jess, and then they check how things are progressing. And they're like, yeah, we should probably start setting up the tub soon. So they start filling up the tub. Jess has, a few more contractions.
Before I hopped in the shower too is when I lost my mucus plug. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
I fully remember.
Something happened and you were like, oh, I think my water broke. And then we looked, but it was just like the yellowy, mucusy,
blood,
whatever. Yeah.
Anyway.
We weren't sure if her water had broken yet. Because she was in the tub with water pouring all over her. You didn't know if like water had broken.
Now I'm in the tub and I am pushing in different positions. They just like told me to try a couple different ones to try and get comfortable. It wasn't comfortable, but like the tub definitely alleviated some of the pressure. I'm pushing and then all of a sudden I feel this thing in between my legs and I reach down and it's squishy and it ended up being part of my sac because my water hadn't broken. So they weren't too concerned about that either.
I remember seeing it. I kind of like did a little peek and I was like, that's not the baby. During this whole time, they were also monitoring the baby's heartbeat. And once Jess got to the point where she was starting to push, the baby's heartbeat started to drop, which I guess is normal. The baby's heartbeat drops as she's like coming out of the birth canal.
This part is all a blur. I just know that they asked me to try a couple different positions and her heart rate wasn't improving, I guess. It was just like continuing to drop. And so they said like, Jess, this isn't good. We might need to transfer you to bed.
And they warned us this could happen because she was stargazing, which is the facing up towards Jess's belly rather than facing backwards. There's reasons why they said it might be hard for you to get this baby out in the tub. So as the baby's heart rate's dropping, Jess is trying in the tub, it's not working. They're like, all right, we need to move you to the bed and we're gonna call some more people in. Don't be alarmed.
So then I awkwardly have to like, I don't know how to describe it. I feel like I spider crawled onto the bed. Oh, bless you. Because I have the sack out a little bit, I just awkwardly hop onto the bed.
It was like a really dark, like almost black, like purpley red sack. And it was like as if she had a ball sack hanging between her legs. That was like just so swollen and bruised and just looked like it was not in good condition. As she was moving from the tub to the bed, I like could see it hanging between her legs. It was pretty gross.
Anyway, so as I'm doing that, a bunch of people rush into the room.
There was two people, the midwife and then the tub
midwife. I don't know what her role was.
Expert, birthing, water birth expert, whatever. 15 more people flick the lights on, just like rush into the room.
It went from really dark room, worship music playing, me just like trying to push, to the complete opposite.
Did I share this part with you yet? You were moving from the shower to the tub, so then I go and I start like drying myself off to put my shoes on, and I'm looking down and I'm wearing this like green Led Zeppelin t-shirt. I should probably want it. What's wrong?
Okay, we just...
New position.
New position.
I had a green Led Zeppelin t-shirt on, and I was sitting there, I was like, do I really want all like the initial baby photos to be me with like a random Led Zeppelin, like graphic Led Zeppelin t-shirt? So I did a costume change.
Oh my gosh, I didn't even know.
Which you didn't even know about.
I'm now on the bed and it feels like 1 second to me because everyone was kind of not yelling, but they were like talking at me of like what to do, what needs to happen, what's going on. The midwife we had was amazing, and she was next to me on my left. Gabe was on my right.
Yeah.
And she was like telling me everything in my ear, so I knew that I like just had to focus on what she was saying. All I remember is like them telling me, we need to get this baby out and you need to push right now.
And Jess, at this point, still no epidural, just crushing it in massive amounts of pain. It was like incredible. This experience gives me like a newfound appreciation for women. It's insane.
Anyway, my pushing wasn't quick enough, I guess.
I think the cord was wrapped around her neck.
I remember them saying that.
You were just having trouble getting her out because she was in a weird position.
Yes.
And they go, all right, we're gonna try the thing before the emergency C-section.
An episiotomy.
They give Jess a local anesthetic, give her a shot.
I remember that pain.
Right in her vagina. And then snip where they give her the shot.
To make more room.
There's like a little suction cup that they put on the baby's head, and then they pull on it while Jess is pushing.
To assist in my pushing to get her out quicker.
They needed leverage on both sides. I want to say it was 3 or 4 more pushes, and she came out.
Also, they broke my water.
Oh, rewind, that happened. They manually broke the water so the sac wasn't just hanging.
I also remember how that felt. What you expect it to feel like, a baby coming out, is exactly what it felt like.
Really?
Very satisfying.
The closest thing I would experience is like taking a massive dump where there's just so much pressure and it's just so much down there, and you're just like, oh my gosh. Obviously like on an extreme.
But I think that's probably the closest thing that you would be able to like relate it to. It was so quick. So we got to the hospital right before 3 and she was born at 5:44. And we went from like the waiting room to the first room to the birthing suite, shower, tub, bed. So much happened in such a short amount of time. She was placed on my chest and it was perfect. The craziest experience of my life. Very empowering and like just surreal. But that is the story. I feel like we covered most of it. All of the midwives were incredible. Like I had a really good experience. And the main thing was Makaya was born healthy and safe. And probably when this is posted, she'll be a month old.
Which is so crazy, it's been a month already.
Thank you guys for all of the love and support and all the kind comments. It really means a lot. And yeah, we've really enjoyed this like past month of figuring out parent life.
Oh, there's a lot to figure out.
We still haven't figured it out.
Holy moly.
But it's the best and we love it. Thank you guys for watching. We love you and we'll see you soon. Peace out. From Jess.
And Gabriel. And Makaya. Conti. You.